Hey everyone, we are live here at the new Primitive Gatherings. We are here on our second day of the store being open. Yes, our store is open. We literally had 2 days to get that ready. So we are running some really awesome things down there, and I'm not going to tell you what they are because I don't want you all mad that you can't all come. But if you are in this area, if I were you, I would come to Primitive Gatherings in the next day or two. I think it's still on till tomorrow or Saturday. Saturday. So you have till Saturday to get your butts down here to see what we got for you because it is amazing and you will never see it again here. I promise you that. All right. So Kathy is with me today. She's going to help me with the trunk show and with some of the home deck we have for you. If you are here for Hogs for Heroes demo, guess what? We're not doing that today. We recorded that, so we will be releasing that shortly after this video. Kaylee has a couple little tweaks left to do, so don't worry. You will still be able to make your block on Thursday. We have it all ready for you, but we just didn't want to intermingle the two, so we did it recorded. So look for that shortly after this video. So Kathy, let's talk about what we've been working on.
Well, I've been working on the Scrappy summer block of the week. So I have several blocks.
So what we're talking about is Kathy is stitching the Scrappy version and Randy is also proofing mine and Kathy's direction. So he's also stitching along with us as well. So we have this shipping out by the end of the week this week. And look at her. She's just going to town showing you all her beautiful blocks. She's farther than I am. That's not fair.
Well, I haven't been moving a business, so
right.
That helps.
So I am a little jealous at all your beautiful blocks. So her blocks change colors all the time. So she has different colors in hers where my blocks keep the same colors each time. So when you look at mine, I have the black leaves. I have the same turquoise, salmon, taupe, cream going on in my blocks. We do have some openings left in both of these, not many, however. So I thought maybe since they are shipping out this week, if you want to jump on the bandwagon, grab yourself a kit. You're going to be doing 2 blocks in each shipment, and they will go out weekly. And there also is the freebies. Don't forget about the free project as well. I do have my pieced one. There is no room left in the Scrappy version, but my what did we call this, low volume contemporary version, there are a few spots left in this one, but the one with the blue, kind of that soldier blue back accent, is all sold out for now. So those are our summer block of the weeks. They will be shipping out the end of this week, so we are excited that you're going to get those. And as you're jumping on, if you have any questions, we do have some prizes to give away today. So Jess will be picking the winners from your comments. So kind of randomly. So keep talking to us. We want to hear from you. And the more times you comment, that's the more chances you're going to get to win. I see my phone is going off there. Good thing I put it on silent. All right. So back to a couple things while people are jumping on. I said the shop is open. We are not pretty yet, so don't be surprised if you are able to come and you walk in the door, you'll be like, oh, because
there's still a lot to see though.
Yeah.
I took a quick tour down there, and it's definitely worth coming to.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it wasn't worth coming to, just to see that you could see it before, because I love looking at pictures of the old shop. When we just opened the doors, it was like bare.
Yeah.
So for 2 days of working down there, it's amazing for what we did. But we have been working a lot of hours. Like, I don't think I got out of here till 8 o'clock last night, but I wanted to put some stuff on the wall. So we are starting to put the samples in, and but there's a super great deal down there. So I would come if you are able to, but I'm not going to rub it in for those of you who can't come. Okay. So because we are not doing the Hogs for Heroes live, we will be posting all of the donations next week on the site for those. We didn't have a lot of time to, we don't want to make sure we don't miss anything. So we want to make sure we do a thorough job of that. However, Carrie did get us an amount. We are at $21,329. So thank you for keeping up on those donations. We are super stoked about beating that goal early and then moving forward to keep adding more for it. And how you can donate, that's all. Kaylee, can you pop up how you can donate for Hogs? Let's just do a quick little blurb here on how you can donate for Hogs, even though this is not about Hogs for Heroes right now. I get it, off topic, but Kathy's going to show you her cross stitch she's working on. Now, I'm super jealous that I'm not making this. I just want you all to know I'm mad. Okay. Look at how cool this is.
This is the cross stitch that Katie did.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's a fun stitch, easy to count.
Goes fast, those stripes.
Yeah.
All right. So
you actually only have to count the top row, and then after that
you're done counting, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool, though. The detail is, let me look at it this way once. I want to look at it straight on. And what kind of linen do you have here?
I'm using a high count linen. This is 40 count. I had this and I wanted to try it, and I thought this would be a good pattern because it's easy counting.
Yeah.
So the way Katie designed it, it'll be bigger than this because I think she designed it for 14 count, and this will be 20. Okay. But it'll be beautiful no matter what count or what type of fabric you use.
Yeah, I could see it even big and clunky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love to do one with great big, like 6 strands of floss and do one like that.
Yeah. And she did a great tutorial on these quarter stitches and 3/4 stitches. So, even if you haven't done those before, they wouldn't be difficult with her tutorial.
All right. So her tutorial is at Count Your Stitches. You want to put that up on there, Kaylee?
I think it was on Instagram.
Okay, on Instagram. Okay. And that's Katie Nolan. She's our Air Force veterans wife. Not veterans, active duty. They're not a veteran until they're out?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Active duty. So I just want to, well, everybody's kind of jumping on. Carrie and I went to the gift giving for 21. I don't want to talk too much about it because I want to post some pictures of it, but it was super cute, super heartwarming. Dave was the recipient. He was 74?
Yes,
70?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, he was like a little kid. It was so funny.
He was.
Yeah.
3 tours.
3 tours
in,
as a medic.
As a medic.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that was
pretty
really moving. And the two of them together, I'll show you a picture of the two, husband and wife, together by their new trike. Oh my God. It was just so heartwarming. So it was just amazing. It was hot. It was hot
And
there.
when they see the wife's dress,
Yes.
the whole family had that same dress. All the sisters,
So
sisters.
like she had an auxiliary patch on that. So is
I
that
don't know
sort
what
to
it
do with
was.
the auxiliary, the Legion
They could
auxiliary
have,
ladies?
But they made these kind of flag dresses. They were just adorable.
Yes.
And all his sisters were there. There were a bunch. His
mother
was
yeah.
in her 90s.
Yes.
And she was there. It was incredible. It
Yes.
was very emotional.
Yeah, so super exciting on the Hogs for Heroes, and we will get more information about all of that when we can. So we're just taking a little break on Hogs because we're not ready. We're not ready to release everything. So, okay, back to the shop news. We did Katie's cross stitch. All right, I'm just going down my list. Your wool boxes for what month is it? July. Have all gone to the post office. So those are all in the mail right now, and you should be getting them. Some of you will be getting them this week yet, and next week for sure. So they're all out the door. That's a big off of because it's the first time shipping from our new location, and that created a whole bunch of weird things. But we're working. We got them out the door. Let's see. Oh, Jessica wanted to remind you to make sure you join our Primitive Gatherings quilt shop page. And that is on Facebook because we now are going to be posting very regularly on that page for our shop. So if you haven't done so, find Primitive Gatherings quilt shop. Make sure it's the Wisconsin one because there is a California one. And make sure you hit the like, and then every time that'll end up in your feed then when we post on there. And there will be some fun stuff going on there, and Jessica will be in charge of that from not here on out. So she's getting some new duties, and we will be making sure we are posting on a regular basis. So Jessica, did you have anything else that I might have forgot?
Nope, sounds good.
Okay, so let's get on with our trunk show. So what we have for you today, we are celebrating Christmas in July. So we have a new book coming out, and guess what? Yuletide Gatherings was supposed to be here, but we're waiting till the end of August, or does it, do you know?
You know when the book's coming?
The fabric.
The fabric for Yuletide?
The end of August.
All right, so end of August is what the latest shipping results are for Yuletide Gathering. And we have this book. This isn't the real book. This is just our working copy. So we are going to go through all of the projects for you in the book. After a 5-second break here, we're going to switch the batteries in the camera. So we'll be right back. I was just talking to Kathy. I'm like, I feel like it's been forever since you and I have been together. Usually we meet like on a weekly basis. So we will be releasing your project tote and all that stuff that we kind of teased you with. We'll be releasing those soon. So look for that as well. So let's start with the quilts. Okay. And so just a little recap. Yuletide Gatherings is a flannel line. It's based on Christmas stuff, but we did do a mix of fabrics. So we did like gray along with the traditional Christmas colors. So this one here, Kaylee has the names of them all because of course I don't know them all.
Ice Ice Baby.
All right, Ice Ice Baby it's called. Again, this is really just one huge quilt block. Very easy. Kathy stitched this for us.
It was a nice, easy quilt to make. This would be a great gift for a guy for Christmas because it goes together really fast. If you have that 18.5-inch ruler that we bought for Twilight Garden, that was really helpful with these big blocks. And
is that like 18 by 36 or what was that?
I don't remember.
Or you could just use it.
You just use it to square up and everything. Yeah. And this was, just a nice, fast quilt.
Yeah, so there it is. It's just one big block.
You want to show the backing of everything?
Sure.
And your boys quilted it for us.
Yeah, right? With the modern meander is on there.
Looks great on that.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'll hand them off to you.
Okay. I just drop them.
Yep. All right. So this one is using a fat quarter tower, I believe. And I forgot to mention that we're showing all the quilts and everything. All the kits are 10% off right now. If during this live, and I don't know how long Jessica is going to run the sale yet, but we are offering them at a little discount right now to boost our sales for our pre-orders on those. So they won't come until July or the end of August. So if you think about it, try to only keep the Yuletide Gathering stuff together as one order. Don't try to put something else in your order because it will just delay that if you want that sooner. So this is just an all over one block quilt. Very fun to make. This is the one that Nick made when I was out of town. So he made this quilt and it was easy because these are all oversized triangles and then you just square them down and sew them together. So even a guy who hasn't quilted for years picked it up, no problem, and finished this. I think it was called Simple Gifts. And Kaylee has all the sizes listed for you. Uh-oh, this is a big one.
This book has several big ones, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
there's a lot of big quilts in here, and we did them big and easy. So if you do have king size beds, these will cover nicely. So this one is really large. It has a big Christmas quilting pattern on it, but nice and easy, just making checkerboard blocks. And then this is all the same fabric in the middle, and then one row here, and then the green is consistent on the outer edge of everything. So not too many fabrics, but just a nice, easy quilt. But big. Covers a lot of real estate in that on a big bed. There we go. Twinkle Twinkle, is that what this one is?
Twinkling Stars. That's the red and cream version.
Yeah, so there's two versions. One is red and white or red and cream, and then we did a Scrappy version. So this is just two fabrics. No, one red and I think 3 or 4 of the creams in the line, because this is Scrappy here. You probably can't tell, but I can. Just a floral
It's big too.
quilting design, because this doesn't have to just be Christmas. This can be one of those quilts that can be out for Valentine's Day, with your red, white, and blue stuff. So I think a lot of these quilts dual purpose as Christmas and other times of the year that you can display those. I'm looking for the sister to that one. There we go. So here's the Scrappy version, we call it, with the different colors in it. So each block is a different fabric. And then we used all the colors in the half square triangle border. We forgot to show the backs. All right, to show the back of this one, we put a buffalo plaid on that one. Nice big orange peel quilting pattern. Makes up the rest of that. All right, Jess, pick one of our winners, please. Jean Wissolowski.
Woskoski.
Jean, you're the winner of our book. So make sure you send us
This one?
your info. So when the book is ready, we will send your copy out to you. And you can also pre-order the book. Is the book on sale, Jessica?
The book is, have to double check.
All right, she's double checking. Okay, so we're going to show you half of this quilt because most of it is just one fabric. But see, this kind of lies 3/4 down on the quilt, almost to the end, and the big Christmas trees. Mine are snow covered here. Oh, yes. Wait till you see Kathy's version. So again, we did this 2 colors. So this is the gray neutral version. Looks like wrestling alligators.
These are heavy.
Wrestling alligators.
They will keep you warm.
Yes. I'm like, there's more quilts than this.
Oh, we got it upside
Okay,
down.
we got it upside down. So I'll let you talk about this one.
Well, Lisa said I could do what I wanted, so I did. So this is the green and the greens. I think there were, how many? 5?
Yeah, 4.
4 or 5. And then I just went crazy with the quilting a little bit. So it was fun. A lot of blank space on this if you like to long arm and just want something to just go crazy on. And I used up here in the corner, I used the Outlander star pattern template to draw that star in, and then I just filled it in.
Show the back. The houndstooth on the back. Super cool. I thought I liked my version better, but I think I like your version better.
This part is wool. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
But
So on the gray quilt, I used the flannel for the words, and Kathy used wool on hers. I let her have the choice. to show you could do it either way. Wow, that's a
It
huge
is.
quilt. Okay, what do we have here? Christmas Spirit, I believe. This is the one I made on retreat in Florida when I went there in a long time ago, March. Big block, easy, fun. Very Christmassy. And if you don't like the fact that I put the gray in there, you can always take out the gray. Sorry. I didn't do that very
As
nicely.
well. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. We've been folding and unfolding and moving.
Yeah, I imagine. You've probably about had enough of that, huh?
Yes, I'm tired. Okay, so we kind of redid Old Saint Nick here. He was from a previous book and he was very traditional. He had a black background with all reds and greens, but we thought we would make him a little bit more contemporary with the grays and just his coat being red. So we super happy with this one. There you go. I think this was one of the favorites when I asked people which ones they liked. A little one.
Well, that'd be another good one for a Christmas gift.
Yeah, this is perfect for decorating.
Be pretty quick to make up.
And it
Cuddly.
was really easy because there was like some leftover half square triangles there. So I just made a block out of the leftovers and threw it in the middle. So that was fun. But each one of these strips is a different fabric. I don't know if you can make that out on the.
And then you got flannel here and wool there, right?
Nope,
Is
it's all
that flannel?
flannel.
Okay.
Yep, we used all the flannel and just treated it like it was wool, like blanket stitched it by hand.
Okay.
There you go. And I think this might be the last quilt in the book. So there's lots of. So we'll do these two here. I have an antique quilt that was this design, and it was like in blues and yellows, but I thought it would be amazing done in the Christmas colors. Just real simple. Sometimes these simple quilts make the best decorating pieces, so they're not like too busy or anything like that. And then we did it in the black too. So this is the same quilt, only in black. But we didn't do black half square triangles here. See that? So here we used the same fabric. Here we left it light. So it just show backing is again that big buffalo plaid. Backing on this one, buffalo plaid. All right, Jessica, pick another winner.
Dana D.
Dana D?
Yep.
All right, Dana. Please email us your address so we can send your book when it becomes available. Sit down for a minute, Kathy. So we have also in the book these cute little stitcheries, or this one I just used paint and just did, like they have some really cool like little roller paints. And so if you don't want to sew, you can always just use paint to do that. But these are just so much fun to stitch and to give like for presents or for ornaments or just to hang as a garland. Kaylee has them kind of hung over there so you can see how you can put them together. So these were just super fun, and that's part of the book as well. And there, you could just use a charm pack. And pretty much, like I said, if you don't want to stitch them, the grandkids or whoever could easily just paint it out. And then I had a pretty fun time decorating each one, finding little things, sometimes outside, some real ones. Like, look, this was actually from the cedar tree outside. Okay. So I'll have to like refresh him, but I wanted to show that you could use the real stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so super fun. And we will have links for everything on where to get all the stuff that we got for these in a post coming up. about the Yuletide gathering stuff. But we figure we have a little time to work on that yet. And fabric's not coming till August, so we'll probably do a couple little tutorials on some of the stuff here. But I also want to talk about the line Yuletide Gatherings because it comes with a panel. And the panel has a bunch of different sections that we just cut out and made a big quilt out of the panel, and we use every bit of it. Yeah, so we'll go that way. So we just cut out the big pieces of the panel, put them in the 4 stars, and then made the stars on the outside. And then some of the little pieces of the panel, each border has one of the little word things from the other parts of the panel. There you go. And then you could just use them as little mug rugs. This was, I think, a leftover one from something. Yeah, and then the pillows, you could make them into pillows. Here. And I don't have this guy here because I'm in the process of stitching him with thread. This guy, the Santa here. He's fun just to stitch or not. If you're not a stitcher, this is good too, right? Yeah. So we have a pattern on how to put this all together.
Is this in the book too?
This is not in the book. This is a single pattern. And then I did put stockings in the book as well. So I call them initial stockings. Kaylee will go up there and show you that I spelled out the word believe because I think I always wanted to do that on my fireplace. So I just took the time to make all 7 of them, I believe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 7 of them to spell out believe. Because I think that's the best Christmas word there is. Believe, believe, believe. Right?
Right.
Okay, do we have any questions at all? Just pick another winner for me when you got a minute.
Cheryl, her last name is spelled Keown.
Keown?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheryl, right?
Cheryl. Yeah.
Cheryl Cohen? I don't know.
That's why I spelled it.
K. Yeah. You won this book.
Did you stitch believe? What is that? Is it
Yeah, it's wool. It is wool, and it's wool on the flannel. So the toes, the heel, and the letter, the letter are all wool. Everything else is flannel.
And then Yuletide Gatherings is the name of the book.
Yuletide Gatherings is the name of the book, yes. And Jessica will throw some links in the group if she's got time for where to get the book, where to pre-order any of the fabric or the kits for the projects I just showed you.
What batting was used in all of your flannel quilts?
Most of ours, what do you use in yours?
Wool.
Wool. So Kathy used wool in hers because that really shows off all the quilting in with the flannel. But I know the boys, when they quilt for me, they use the Luna batting. So that's a blend of, is it 80-20?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like an 80-20 blend.
And
that way it's not so heavy in those
they kind of feel about the same weight though when we're holding them up, don't you think?
Yeah, as a regular
Yeah.
quilt.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not any heavier because they're flannel. I think it's kind of like a misconception that flannel is so heavy and
Yeah.
and all
Well,
that
they're
kind of
nice warm quilts, but
stuff. Well, yeah.
yeah.
But, and again, like I designed these fabrics to look like wool, to mimic wool. So that is really the inspiration behind all those fabrics, is to have them look like they are wool. But super fun. So I hope you like the book. It was a labor of love putting all those things together. And we're going to give you that one last opportunity to purchase at 10% off.
Does Primitive Gatherings offer long arm stitching or quilting services?
Yes. So, Kaylee, do you have that? Do you have that one left?
I don't think so.
Does anybody know our email for Primitive Gatherings? Bernina, anybody know that offhand? I don't know it. Luke's gonna kill me. Anyway, we do have I almost want to say it's Bernina at pg.us.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's Bernina at primitivegatherings.us. I think that's the email for our long arm quilting service. And you'll start to see that all over the place. We'll be getting all that information out because we're moving right now. We're technically not quilting right at this moment. So that's why we're not pushing that all in your face. We're just kind of calmly trying to get all of our stuff together here. And it's a big job. So we're trying to slowly implement all those things back in. So you'll be hearing a lot about our long arm quilting services coming up.
Do you pre-shrink your flannel, or how do you?
I do starch my flannel just like I do my other fabric. What about you?
I starched it.
And when you have it, when it's not, it's hard to stitch with it. Yeah.
Flannel especially, the starch
Yeah.
makes all the difference in the world when you're piecing.
Yeah. It's because it gets stiffer
Uh-huh.
even than
Yeah.
it is softer and more pliable fabric. So then when you do use starch, it stiffens it up really nice to stitch with. So
And then it doesn't stretch as you're piecing
pushing it
with
through your
Mhm.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we don't try to do too many small pieces when we piece with flannel. We try to do bigger, clunkier shapes with the flannel because we don't want to scare anybody off. I think the smallest I try to do is maybe only 1.5 inch, half square triangles. I did some things one time with one, but it's just too hard. It's too thick when you only have those little shapes. So, but yes, definitely starch your flannel.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
Yep.
Okay, so guess what? We also, because we just moved and we moved some Christmas stuff, we have some leftover Christmas stuff from last year that we want to move out the door because guess what? We ordered a whole bunch of new stuff and we are going to give it to you at 50% off. But remember, there are limited quantities. So if you can't order it, that means it's gone. Right? Is that how that works, Jess?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kathy's going to hand me the items and I will show them to you. All right. So we have this little snow globe holiday house under glass, it's called. So $7.50 for this. And there's a light in here. So I'm assuming it lights up. And it just takes a couple batteries, couple double A's. So those were only $15, but now they are $7.50. So grab those. And we have a couple different versions of them. So this is Holiday Gabled House. And it is so humid here right now that everything is frogging up. These came from the hot warehouse. And now they're in the air conditioned. So, and this last one, Holiday Porch House. So you have 3 different versions here of these guys. And remember, they light up. So this is a perfect gift for $7.50. All right. So this is Merry Christmas Garland. So there's 2 pieces. One says Merry, one says Christmas, and they are $31. So that is the sale price. They are made out of wood, real wood. They're not plastic. So that is real wood. So there's the Merry. And Christmas. I don't know if I have long enough arms, but there you go. Both of those for $31. That's the sale price on those. Okay, Father Christmas. So at being 50% off, he becomes affordable at $57.50. I love to collect these guys and park them in front of the fireplace.
You might have to come up close so I can see the detail on it.
Okay, yeah, so they are pretty nice. So they have a little lantern here. It's got a little teddy bear. Nice Christmas tree. And we just pulled them out of the boxes. So he needs to be fluffed. I'm sure he's not perfectly perfect yet. But really nice, heavy base. All right, $57.50 he is. Make sure you give him a good home. All right, so this is kind of sad for me, but good dog. Good dog. or naughty and nice. $2 for ornaments. So perfect again for an ornament, for a gift exchange, for a package, put on the package. Only naughty and nice is $2.50 because it's double-sided. We have good kitty and good doggy for $2. Read the note, Lisa. All right, so then we have this cute little pocket stars for $2. So I'm hoping we have a bunch of these because I can see buying a bunch of them and lining them up and putting pine sprigs in there, or a little ornament in there, or some little floss and little cute little needle or something in there to
I
give
feel
to
like
your friends.
that would be like the perfect thing to put on packaging, like
Yes.
a gift.
Yes,
box,
and then put gift card in there
Yep.
too, or something. But $2, so get yourself a couple of those while they are still there. And look at how beautiful this is. Pine cone kissing ball. So that hangs. So no mistletoe, $6 on sale. Beautiful. And then we have some banners that say Happy Holidays and Believe, and they are $2. So they kind of look faded, like they've been around for a while, even though they're brand new. Perfect for decorating wreaths and other little things that you have.
These are the 4-inch
Okay.
clay pot.
So we have 4-inch poinsettia, $7. I might want these.
They're in a cute little clay pot too.
Yeah. Really nice pot, really nicely done for that money. And guess what? These don't die. They always look good. So that's the 7-inch size,
4-inch.
4-inch.
These are the 7.
Those are the 7-inch. That looks way bigger than 7 inches to me.
I think the pot. is
Oh,
7
okay.
inches.
So this is a bigger pot. This isn't as nice as pot as the other one. These are they're still pot, but these are $6. I think the pot is nicer on those. So that's the difference in those two. Again, all these are 50% off. I hope to get rid of them so we don't have to have them around any longer. So this is a nice like 6-foot garland. It looks very real. It's very nicely done. And it is $31 at 50% off. So some of those,
I'm bringing that home.
yeah, because you all know how much fake stuff is or real stuff is, right? And this looks good. This looks like all you have to do is just manipulate it a little bit, and you don't ever have to buy another real garland again. You can maybe like spray some of our essential oils on it, right? Okay, these guys. So this is the medium-sized wood cutout tree, and it is $17.50. So there it must be a large. So I'll set this down here as well, and you can see both of them. So the large is $20. And some of these things we'll have more of, and some will just have 1 or 2. So if you really don't want to miss out, get on that website, primitivegatherings.us. Where is it under? Is it under?
It's under gifts and home, and then Christmas home decor.
Okay, Christmas home decor and gifts and home, right? 2 spots?
Well, it's the first is the category of gifts, and then the subcategory of Christmas.
So look for the black little penny mat that says gifts, and then there's a subcategory about Christmas decor.
Okay, this is small.
All right, small,
This is medium.
medium. I love trees, if you didn't notice this. I love buying all these trees. This says last one, so there's only one of these for $25.
It's $12.50 though.
Oh,
That was the original price.
okay, $12.50. Woo. And these are, so the 22 is $12.50. 20. We also have 25 and 28 for $35 and $45, but those are original prices. So $17.50 for the 25, 28 inches, $22.50. So
Here's the 28.
there we go. There's all 3 sizes. Okay. Nice deal. You could put your Christmas ornaments on here that you make, only your special ones. Or look at how cute these would be on here. You know how cute that would be? Yes, yes, yes. So fun. Ooh, look at this twig. Snowy, I thought it's a scary branch, but it's a snowy branch. $9 for this guy. I don't remember seeing him before. And then we have the big pine cone. And he is $7 for each pine cone. And then we have a couple trees. And you got to remember, we didn't fluff these out. They're kind of just fresh out of the box. So they're all upright like that, right? So you'll do this to it. And these are second year seedling, it's called, and it is $40. Are you getting excited for Christmas?
They are saying that. They're
We've
like,
been
"No, I want
stitching-
snow."
We've been stitching for Christmas for a while now. Now here's another Santa, and again, he's so detailed and so well done. He is $120. I would definitely jump on him because he was originally $240. Wrapped presents on the bottom. Cool sign here. And when you get him, don't be afraid to like adjust him. So you can like put this out like that, and you can move around the tinsel how you need to.
Yeah, turn him around. Let's see the back of that.
Yeah. So he's got a big bag of goodies. He's got little dolly in there, pine or candy canes.
You lower him down a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Just remember, we just pulled him out of the boxes.
Turn him around again. Let me see his face. Yeah. It's hard to tell the quality. They're really nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so here's the wreath that goes with that pine, and he is $28. Again, you don't have to buy any more wreaths if you have one that looks as nice and as real as this one is, because we know you pay more than that for that one, but still buy the ones from the Boy Scouts and stuff. Okay. All right, so then we have some metal drums. I could see these under the tree with gifts staged on them. So there's a set of 3, $50 for all 3, or they're individual. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but
Look inside. I think there's
so this one is like $17.50.
that one's $12.50.
This one's $12.50, and that one's $20.
Big one, yeah.
Or all 3 for $50. If you want all 3.
You can put these down and put presents on them.
Yeah, or Santa on them.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, now we have a couple signs because we all need some signs to go with our quilts. $33 for either one of these. And one says Merry Christmas, and the other one says Be Merry. And these are metal on there. So they're not just painted, they won't fade. It's actually metal. So that's why they are a little more pricey, because they are laser cut metal and beautifully done. All right. So I think that's all of the projects we have, except for one more. I think I just noticed something. Do you want to grab that little quilt right there for me?
That's your fantastic.
So I did a project for Moda to do a video series for shops to teach, because we weren't teaching there for a while. So this class is done at the quilt shop that you can sign up for. It's a layer cake and yardage of the light color. So it's like 2 yards of that. and then a layer cake of the colors. And then I did videos on each step for this quilt, whether it was, starching, cutting, piecing, hand stitching this, basting this, and then hand quilting it on the frame. So we did a whole series of videos on it. And then now we're doing one with just the grays and just the red and the green. So we're doing a couple more versions of this. But isn't that different how those hand quilted quilts feel?
Yeah.
They're just more softer and
They are.
pliable than the machine quilts. But look for this at your shop, your local quilt shop. If they do not carry it, then we will be doing it at Primitive Gatherings as well too. So you'll be able to watch that video series. I don't know how we release that yet. I got to find out all the details on that, but we have about a little month on that. Come sit down by me.
Well, there's Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
everywhere.
just sit around.
It's just like Christmas at home. The stuff takes
Yes.
over.
Okay. So help us clean house at Primitive Gatherings. We appreciate you hanging out with us today. Make sure you like our video. Make sure you subscribe and do all that fun stuff. And what else we got going on, Kaylee, that I missed?
I think you got everything.
I remembered everything. That's like a
think
first
so.
time. Because usually as soon as the camera shuts off, it'll be like, darn, I forgot to say this.
Do you want to remind them that we will be posting at the end of the day?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Kaylee is working on the Hogs for Heroes Block 8. So be aware. Give her a little bit of time before she goes home. She has to post it. She has to pick her kids up at 3, or leave at 3. So she'll be posting it soon. And I bet the sooner I get off here, the sooner you can get it posted, right? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming along
You're welcome.
today.
Glad I did.
And like I said, look for Kathy's tutorial coming up soon. We'll get our stuff together and get that out there for you. But other than that, we're glad you're here with us, and tell everybody about us, and make sure you go on Stitch with Lisa Bongean on Facebook and post your progress for the Hogs for Heroes quilt and anything else you're working on. We love to see all of that. And don't worry if you don't see any good comments from me. It's because I'm moving. It's painful. Trust me, it's painful. I want to be back to normal one of these days. So the sooner the better.
You're getting there.
Yeah. You don't get to see all the chaos, but anyway. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you again next time.